old, you absolutely don't have any idea how far you have been indoctrinated and conditioned. Watch further. There are going to be 5 insights which is going to absolutely blow you up. Stay tuned. Welcome to Pioneer Prosperity Movement. Here I am, Maddie, in front of you. But moreover, here I'm going to share with you 5 basic insights that you must know. You must know if you are 18 to 23 years old, and also if you are a parent. And there are two things which happens here. Either you can share if you really care about your kids, for their growth, for making them to achieve their financial freedom, feel free to share it with your kids and make your kids to watch this. Or if you feel offended by what I said before, don't share it to them and make them to follow the same path to get stuck in as how you're getting stuck to work for money all through your life. It's all up to you. I'm being straightforward here because I'm going to unpack so many hidden truths. Yes, so many hidden truths for those 18 to 23 years old, or if you are 18 to 23 year old, or for those parents who are having the 18 to 23 years old kids. I'm going to unpack so many hidden truths and hidden facts which is not being taught or which is not being told anywhere in the schools or the university. Rather, they have told absolutely the straight opposite for those young kids to dampen them and to stay stuck for their life. Get it? So let's dive in straight away. The first and foremost hidden fact or the insight which I'm going to share with you, and moreover, stay until the end because the 5th one is going to absolutely blow your mind, which is because I'm going to share with you not only the fact but also the strategy to furthermore elevate your life, your mindset, your skill set, which has never been taught anywhere, and the strategies for you as well. Right? Get it? Okay. So if you have a pen and paper, you can have it. So let's dive in straight away. The first and foremost thing is you have, as I said before, you absolutely have no idea. I'm talking to 18 to 23 years old. If you are the person, you just finished your school, you just finished your maybe what is called as any other craftsman or something like that. So you are just fresh fresh out of the school and getting into the workforce, or you may be in a gap year, or you may be getting ready to see which course to study or which uni to select and which scholarship to apply, blah 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 blah. You just freshly came out of the school, right? Or you would have already selected the school, or if you are an international student who came from other country to Australia, but you already got to know now by now, like for the past 6 months or 10 months or 1 year or 2 year, like life is completely different where you're working for ridiculous hours of work, or you may be having, if you're an international student, you may be having a restriction of 24 hours a week work or 48 hours of work only for fortnight, which is no way meeting your life commitments or financial commitments. You are struggling between your financial goal and staying and living your day-to-day life. Or if you're 18 years old, you're finished just being and you're searching for different courses, right? Either way, it is for you. Because why I'm saying this, because I'm telling you, you have been in the school for this long, 18 years, for the past 18 years, or for the past 12 years if you have finished your grade 12. You absolutely don't have any idea. Yes, you don't have any idea how far you've been stuck. How far you've been stuck, how far you've been indoctrinated and conditioned. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Yeah, why I'm saying this, because why you are being so much indoctrinated, it goes to so you have no idea. First of all, that's the first insight. You absolutely don't have any idea how far you have been indoctrinated and conditioned to. That what is conditioned to? That's what the second insight is. You don't have any idea about these two. You just came out. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the second insight. Stimulus response. You have any idea about what is stimulus response? Because right from the childhood, even in the daycare, right from the daycare, even in the childhood, from kindergarten to the school, first standard to grade 1, grade 2, grade 2, until to grade 12, you have been so much conditioned to react based on the stimulus response. What I mean to say here is, you have been conditioned to be obedient to the stimulus. What stimulus? When the bell rings, let's go to the class. When the bell rings after 45 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever you learn in the class, close the book and run away to the next period, next grade, next school, or next class, or whatever. So likewise, period to period, grade, my class by class, every 45 minutes, when the bell rings, to move to the next school or next class or next period or the next shift, whatever. So, and then when the bell rings, oh, go to the morning tea. When the bell rings, go to the afternoon lunch. When the bell rings, the classes are finished, go back to the home. Likewise, you have been absolutely conditioned for a stimulus response. The stimulus, which is not from inside, from outside. You have been so much conditioned. Like your parent, you have been so much conditioned to react based on the stimuli which is given from external, according to the bell, from between either 9 to 3 o'clock or 9 to 5 o'clock. So why I'm saying condition? Because it will indirectly, and within, in front of your eyes, it will indirectly make you to rely on, it means depend on external stimuli. Getting it? Rely on, depend on external stimuli to react, to activate you, not by activating yourself, not self-motivating yourself, not self-relying on yourself. Rather, it will make you to condition to work or react based on the external stimuli. That's what happened to you so far in the past 12 years in your grade, until grade 12. Yes. And what this happens to you, what this means to you, in the sense, it will always make you will always rely on external stimuli, even if you go to the university, even if you get into the workforce, to rely on the timings between 9 to 5, 9 to 5. What I mean 9 to 5? 9 to 5 work life, based on the external stimuli from your boss or from your employer or from the corporate company. Based on the time, when they say come to work, you go to work, you start the work. When they say go to the loo, go to the break, you go to break, go to the loo, come back, work. When they say go to the lunch, you go to the lunch, come back and work. When they say your work is finished, go back, you go back and rest and come back and start the morning. Likewise, you rinse and repeat the whole life based on the external stimuli. It's so painful to hear that, right? Yes. That is how I'm saying, that is why I'm saying you don't have absolutely no idea how far you have been indoctrinated and conditioned to react and work based on the external stimuli. Yes, it is so painful to hear, but that's the truth. That's a fact. Why I'm saying this? Because it's not only in Australia, but all around the globe, it has been going on like this. And I'm going to unpack the second stimuli, the second condition pattern, which is the third insight. It is going to really blow your mind, I'm telling you. So that's a one. That's the second one. What is that? You have been conditioned told to respond based on the external stimuli. The third most important insight is, don't do mistakes. Do not fail, because you have been so much trapped to say, if you fail, you are lost. If you fail, you'll be punished. If you fail, you'll be detained. So you have absolutely been told you should not do any mistake. You should be safe, secure, and comfortable within the box. Yes, you can explore, but make sure you are doing within the box, because you should not do mistakes. You should not fail. If you do mistakes and if you fail, you'll be punished. It is fatal. You'll be detained. You will not be promoted. Rather, you'll be depromoted. So you should not fail. You should not do any mistake. Likewise, you have been told so much and injected that belief of failure. Failure is not good. Failure is fatal. So indirectly your body, your mind has developed the concept of fear of failure. Oh, I should not fail. What if I fail? If I fail, what others think about me? And then you will gradually rely on other people's opinion, and you will develop the fear of other people's opinion. Getting it? So that's a third main insight of the stimuli, the condition pattern. You should not do any mistake. You should not do any failure in your life. You should play within the comfort box. You can explore anywhere within the comfort box, but do not step anywhere outside because it is not safe. It is too risky. Don't do that. Likewise, they have conditioned you to remain being within the comfort box. That is why whatever you travel in, the box is a box. The car, the bus, you are traveling, commute is a box. And then if you sit in the office, it is a box. Likewise, and if you sit in a computer, you have been cubed. It's a box. Because they will always tell you, do not ever think out of your box, out of your comfort zone. Because if you fail, because you will do mistakes, that is not good. Likewise, they have so much conditioned you to remain within the comfortable box. And I'm going to tell you this: in the long run, what has happened is, in the sense, if you play anywhere exploring within the comfortable box, there is no growth. There is no growth. There is no expansion within the comfortable box. That is why there are significant number of millionaires, self-made millionaires in the globe, who are all played out of the comfort box, who are all drop out from the school, who are all drop out from the education, those who have continued the university degree block. I'm not saying education is bad, I'm not saying not to study, but if you stick to the conditioned pattern of external stimulus response, or if you stick to the conditioned pattern of not to do any mistake, not to fail, then you will eventually stagnate without any growth or any success. Whereas all the self-made millionaires around the globe are dropout kids, or either they have failed any number of times. They have taken calculated risk. They started to step out of the comfort box, what they have been dictated by the schools or the universities or the parents or by the society. What I mean to say is, there is no growth, there is no success in terms of physically, mentally, or financially anywhere if you play within the comfort box as said by the school or by the government or by your parents or by the society. So you definitely must be in a position to step out of the comfort box, to explore beyond your limits by living at the edge of the comfort box, to see, to venture, and take necessary calculated risk. Oh, Maddie, why I have to take risk? If you are not hesitant to take the risk, then you will constrict. Rather, if you try to expand, if you expand beyond your limits one step at a time, you will stretch, eventually you will grow. There is a high potential to grow by stepping out of the comfort box, by taking a calculated risk. Yes, you may fail. Again, going back to the second one which I said, third one which I said, no mistakes, no failure. Yes, that's what they have said. That's what the belief which has been imprinted into you. But that is no way gonna make you to succeed in your life. Knowing that, you must definitely take the calculated risk, not a blindfolded risk, calculated risk. There is a difference between taking risk and taking calculated risk. That's what the self-made millionaires do. That's what the 3% of the people who are living with complete freedom and flexibility do. Whereas the 97% of the people are hesitate to take that risk. Why? Because of the fear of failure, because of others' opinion. They will stay stuck in where you are, including your parents, including I'm having my 18 years old kid, but he has seen me so far, which I moved from 23 years of professional physiotherapy practice, which I've studied from 7.5 years of university, which I moved from to the business which I'm doing now by taking a calculated risk. Yes, I failed. He has seen me, and followed by that, he straight away jumped on to the business that I'm in, and he is doing that very well actually. Okay, let's leave it aside. What I mean to say you here is, Take that one calculated risk. Take the leap. You have the age, but you don't have the time. And the age is not going to be the same every year. Every year your age drops. Your time drops. You don't have much time. If your parents or if your siblings or if your elderly people, someone says, if you have all the time, you're so young, you don't have the time. Don't believe it. Protect the time and do not hesitate to take that calculated risk by being around the people who are taking that kind of risk and learn from their failure. Leverage their success path. Leverage their success path and learn from their failure. Even if you fail, learn from it. Why I'm saying this? Because you will fail forward and fail faster. It means that take the action quickly. Success loves speed because the time is running up. The more and more you think, the more and more you wait based on how the schools taught you towards rational thinking, logical thinking, intellectual thinking, that is no way gonna help you to succeed. Rather, listen to your intuition and take action faster. Make decision quicker and take action faster because the clock is ticking. And even if you fail faster. Learn from the failure. By means of that, you fail forward. That's it. That is the ultimate fact that you must know to break through out of your comfort box and follow the success path towards financial freedom. Anyone so far who have achieved the true wealth and true freedom around the globe are not at all playing anywhere within the comfort box as said by the school or by the university or by their parents. No way. Not at all. That is what you must know. Number 3. Number 4, as I already mentioned to you, take calculated risk because the school says no risk. No, don't take risk. Everything is granted for you. Do not ever take it for granted. I repeat again, do not ever take it for granted because the schools and the universities, everything says to save money. And then they have tamed you to react or act or work based on external stimuli. So they already tamed you to work for money by trading your time because 9 to 3, 9 to 5, you have been already tamed in your life. So if you go out of the school immediately, you don't know what to do because you are waiting for the stimuli. You are waiting for the external stimuli, bell. You're waiting for that bell, ding, 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 or whatever the bell that you are hearing about. So if that bell is not ringing, then you are drifting around. Okay, that's all right. I'll just freak out because I'm teenage. I'm 18 years old. I'm 20 years old. It's all fine. No problem with the time. Likewise, it will make you to drift around. And then you will get the stimuli of going to the university. Then you will get the stimuli of going to the work. Then afterwards, you will react based on what they are telling. Rather, here, those who take that time as a valuable asset by protecting the time, and those who are proactive and self-relying on themselves by means of living a self-disciplined lifestyle. I'm not saying not being obedient. Obedience is no way going to take you to the life of what you're after. Self-discipline lifestyle. It doesn't mean that you don't need to have fun. Yes, you must have fun. More the fun you have in your life, more the money you make. Getting it? That's a formula actually. You must have fun according to your limits. But at the same point of time, you must have your own, live on your own terms, on your own time. At the same time, making sure that you are productive, being productive without relying on external stimuli, rather rely on your own inner sense, inner peace, inner stimuli. And take that one calculated risk at a time, making sure that you are 1% better than yesterday, challenging by means of taking a calculated risk and challenging yourself. Why you must challenge yourself? Because we are not. There is no need of competition here. The schools and the universities, everything is telling you to compete. That's why they say, okay, in this grade, this is first person, this is grade one, this is rank one, rank two, rank three. They told you to compete between each other. There is no need of competition here. That competition brings you the win-lose mindset. Whereas you want to succeed in your life, you must have a win-win mindset. To have the win-win mindset, you must challenge yourself. You must challenge the old you. You must challenge your yesterday you. And making sure that you are 1% better than yesterday. Getting it? That's it. That's a fact. When you are challenging yourself, think about it every day, non-negotiably. If you're challenging yourself every single day in terms of spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, at the end of the year, you'll become 365% better than the last year. New Year is coming. Making sure that you're winning in all these four areas: spiritual, mental, physical, emotional. You may be thinking, why I'm not talking financial, right? When you are, I'm telling you the fact, which I learned it very late in my 42 years old. When I was 42 years old, I am 46 now. When I was 42 years old, even after running and chasing behind money for several number of decades, I realized that it is no way going to take me to the life of what I'm after, what I'm dreaming for. But at the same time, I'm not here to sacrifice my life. I did told myself I'm not here to sacrifice my dreams. Rather, I shifted my mindset. Yes, there are so many regrets, but I don't want to regret once after I retire. Rather, I change my life completely by means of understanding all these things. So, are you going to leave the are you going to stay until that long, or are you going to take this path? So if you challenge yourself these 4 areas, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, every single day by means of daily non-negotiable actions, by being around those who are success minded, by being accountable with them. Why? Because proximity is power. Either it can be your same age peer group, or those elderly people, or to the people who are doing that kind of life, who are living that kind of dreamful life. Be around with them. Proximity is power. And learn from them. Learn those golden nuggets, learn those facts, implement it in your daily life, and challenge yourself. Not to challenge them, challenge yourself. At the end of the 2025, you will become 365% better than today. That will make you to attract the money, because money is not a note. Money is simply an energy, because you are energetic in all this spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, and eventually you will be attracting the money rather than you are chasing behind by working for money. You will develop the skill set and the mindset of making the money work hard for you. That's it. That goes to the fifth important insight. Before going to the fifth important, okay, I will unpack the fifth important insight, but you must understand here. To get into a financial freedom, let's talk about money now. Who doesn't want to make money? Everyone wants to make money, but it all depends on the fifth insight: what kind of path, what kind of lane they choose. 97% of the people unknowingly choose the slow lane. But I'm not saying with a quick rich mindset, but because of the lack of financial literacy, 97% of the people have chosen the slow lane. Yes, lack of financial literacy. Tell me how many universities or schools are talking about money? How many universities or schools are telling about the way to make the money to work hard for you? Every parent, every school, every university. Yeah, you may think that I'm having a victim mindset to blame my parent. No. I have taken the ownership and the responsibility to change my life, to change the trajectory of my life, and also for my generations. I'm not here blaming my dad, because that's what he knows. So do not blame your parents, because that's what they know. So they want to provide the best to you with what they know. And since they have been told to not to take risk, they also don't want you to take the risk. So don't blame them. Rather, it is you to take the radical self-responsibility now to choose which path, which lane. Slow lane. Slow lane is nothing but, as you have been told, You must study hard. You must get into some sort of course or the university, and then you must get a good job. Then you must work hard for the money, because only when you work hard, then only you deserve money. And based on the money that you have, pack up all your dreams aside, and you don't need to have any dreams, because in the reality, dreams don't work out, and you must work based on the hourly number of hours, because you must work hard by trading your time for money. So it means you must work hard for either 25 hours per day, $25 per hour, or $30 or $40 or $60 or $80 or $120 per hour. So you must work for either 40 hours or 50 hours or 60 hours per week or 80 hours per week. And then when the money comes, you must live within your means, and then you must be happy with what you have. That's what you have been told with, right? You must squeeze your life within what you have. You must live below your means, and you must save the money. You must work hard for the money, then only you deserve. Likewise, you have been so much indoctrinated to, right? That is a slow lane. Even, and then you've been told, you would have been told that you must work until you retire, because when you retire, the superannuation, whatever the BS things they say about that, will accumulate to $1 million, blah 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 blah, so that you can get the fund and you can live with that, and also blah blah blah. That's what they say. Okay, $1 million. That's absolutely, it's a big money, right? $1 million. You are 18 years old now. How many years left for you? How many years are there for you to reach 65? 40? Yeah, around 40 years. Yeah. What is the value of $1 million after 40 years? Tell about it. Tell about it. Because every single year, I'm telling you, every single year, the money value is dropping by 3.3% globally. Whereas you have been told to work hard for the money for 2% increment every year. 2% your money, you are getting increment in your job. I bet that not all the jobs are providing, but your money is getting devalued 3.3%. And does any of the university, including any of the financial school, is telling that? No, they don't say you this, because they want you to work in a slow lane. They want you to work for money and pay tax for the money that you earn. Pay tax for the money that you earn for the capped money. Why? Because you're trading your capped time for the capped money, and pay tax for it. And then with the taxed money that you have, go and buy something which is already, it's also getting tax, where you're paying the tax for that as well. Getting it? And whatever you save, that is also being taxed, right? Definitely would have seen this kind of post. That's what I'm saying. You absolutely have no idea how far you have been indoctrinated and conditioned to. And likewise, okay, when you have the earning this much of money by working hard for the money, okay, then save for the down payment, and then go and buy a mortgage house and stay enslaved for another 30 to 40 years for the mortgage. Done. Your life is gone. That is a slow lane. And you would have seen your parents already doing it. You would have seen your parents, how far they're chasing behind it, how far they're becoming busy, how far they're running for. If they stop working, what happens? Is there any cash flow with that? Not at all. They are, because what they are making, you already seen that your parents are making only the linear income. They are not leveraging anything there. Do you want to take that path? Or do you want to wake up now to look at the fast lane? I'm not saying with a quick rich mindset. Rather, taking the fast lane, I mean to say, I'm not saying not to work. Go to work. Go to the job, either in a retail or in anywhere. Go to the job, but do not settle there. Don't settle with the job. Making sure the job is giving some sort of money. You might have heard this 80-20 rule. And if you don't know about that, reach me. I'll tell you about what is that. Leave something for investment and invest your money. Making it means, because if you're going to the job, what you make is an active linear income that is no way gonna magnify, scale, or duplicate. Rather, you must learn the necessary, you must with a valuable mindset, you must learn the necessary skill set to invest part of the money into the right legit business, which providing you the high profit without robbing much of your time. Because if you just rely on a small business, which is a traditional business, again you are going to trade your time for money, which is going to what you're going to get back this capped money. It is not a business, it's another job. Getting it? So you must seek for a right legit business in your fast lane, the business which is not going to rob your time, the business which is an automated, the business which is going to provide you the leverage income, the business which is going to provide you the high profit, and also globalized. Why? Because with all these five strategy, with the right mindset, you can able to maximize, optimize, scale, and duplicate to make the money to work for you. I bet no university, no financial schools, no schools, no university or anywhere will not tell you this. That's it. Now you tell me, which one do you choose? Either do you choose the slow path or the fast lane? But it should not come with a lottery mindedness. The lottery mindset is not going to take you to anywhere. The Bitcoin or the crypto, whatever that they are saying, things they say, it's not going to take you to anywhere. Because when the money comes, my problem will be solved. If you say so, that's an absolute lie. It's not going to get solved. It should start with the right mindset. Not here, mindset. And with the right mindset, you'll be in a better position to challenge yourself in all the four areas to create the true wealth, to attract the financial energy. That is the true path of financial freedom. There is absolutely no shortcut for this. Are you 18 to 23? Drop below 1. Are you getting the insight now? Drop below 1. Do you want to know furthermore how far you are trapped? Drop below 1. Everything 1. Do you want to know about the what is called as a slow lane and the fast lane? Drop below 1. Do you want to be around the prox with the people who are having that kind of success mindset people? Drop below 1. I'm telling you, I'm here with a big vision. I'm here with a big vision. That's what the reason by seeing me, my son came out of the school and directly jumped into the business. And now is doing beautifully well and good with his own, in his own terms, and also traveling around. You can do too. You choose the path with your own decision, but make decision quicker and take action faster. As I said, if you're a parent, if you're getting offended, I can't help you. But if you feel that what I've been doing for the past 20, 30, 40 years is not working out, at least my kid will be getting benefited, feel free to share it with them. Or if you just watched right now, go back to Maddie and Sudha Pioneer Prosperity Movement. Watch it from the beginning. Reach and live your life to the fullest. Be as a pioneer to prosper in your life. We succeed together.